most wonderful news for you.
I can't believe the news today.
Oh, you want to hear the news?
Give me the news.
Well, here's the news.
The news that just had a facelift, but you couldn't tell, could you? If only I could stop smiling. This week in 1949 in Baltimore, Future Cars co-founder Rick Ocasek was born.
Let the good times roll. Let them knock you around. Let the good times roll. Let them make you a clown. Let them leave you up in the air. Let them brush you rock and roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times Let the stories be told. Let them say what they want. Let the photos be old. Let them show what they want. Let them leave you up in the air. Let them brush you rock and roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Won't you let the good times roll? Good times If the illusion is real, let them give you a ride. If they got thunder appeal, let them be on your side. Let them leave you up in the air. Let them brush you rock and roll. Let the good times 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 roll. Won't you let the good times roll? Let the good times roll. Let it roll. Good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let it roll. Good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let it roll.
The Cars, featuring birthday rocker Rick Ocasek and Good Times Roll. Ocasek was born this week in 1949. This week in 1965, the Rolling Stones were arrested for, relieving themselves outside an Essex, England gas station after the owner refused to let them use the restroom. That'll teach him. This week in 1966, the Yardbird Shapes of Things and Johnny Rivers' Secret Agent Man were released.
Shapes of things before my eyes just teach me to despise. Will time make man more wise? Here within my lonely frame, my eyes just hurt my brain. But will it seem the same?
This week in 1952 at the Cleveland Arena, DJ Alan Freed staged his Moondog Coronation Ball, the event considered by some to be the first rock and roll concert. And this week in 1968, gold records were given to Bob Dylan for his album John Wesley Harding.
All along the watchtower, princes kept the view.
And Jimi Hendrix for his debut LP, Are You Experienced? This week in 1958, GI number 5331071, sir. Elvis Presley was sworn into the Army.
Congratulations, you are now in the Army. Private Presley, you'll be in charge of the group.
This week in 1969 in Amsterdam, 2 days after getting married, John Lennon and Yoko Ono began their first bed-in for peace. And this week in 1967, the New Music Express reported that Steve Winwood was leaving the Spencer Davis Group and had already formed a new band with drummer Jim Capaldi, saxophonist Chris Wood, and singer-guitarist Dave Mason. The article also revealed the new group's name was Traffic.
make it snappy. You are the one who can make us all laugh. But doing that, you break out in tears.
straight line you had, we wouldn't have known you all these years.
Dear Mr. Fantasy from Traffic. Right after I figure out how to untie this clip-on.
You waited till now, till the end of the year to trade for a 65 car. All right, mister, you're on at your Rambler dealer, the Rambler Swap and Go sale.
This week in 1977, Foreigner released their first single, and I bought it. And I bought into the whole concept.
I would climb any mountain, sail across the stormy sea, if that's what it takes me, baby, to show how much you mean to me. And I guess it's just the woman in you that brings out the man in me. I know I can't help myself, you're all in the world to me. It feels like the first time, feels like the very first time.
There's Foreigner and Feels Like the First Time, released this week in 1977. This week in 1965, the University of Michigan hosted the first anti-war teach-in. This week in 1973, Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show got their wish
I don't believe it.
by appearing on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine just as their single Cover of the Rolling Stone went gold. This week in 1963, Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds premiered.
You're all sitting around here debating. What do you want him to do next? Crash through that window?
And this week in 1970, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young's Deja Vu album went gold, and America rejoiced as one.
One morning I woke up and I knew it was all. A new day, a new way, and new eyes to see it all. Go your way, I'll go mine, carry on. The sky is clearing and the night is bright. The sun, he come, the world is open up. Rejoice, rejoice, we have no choice but to carry on. The fortunes of fables are able to now witness the quickness with which we on to sing the blues. You got to live the dues, carry on. Carry on, love is coming, love is coming to us all. Where are you going now, my love? Where will you be tomorrow? Will you bring me happiness? Will you bring me sorrow? All the questions of 1,000 dreams. What you do and what you see. Lover, can you talk to me? When I was on my own, chasing you down. What was it made you run? Trying your best just to get around the questions of 1,000 dreams. What you do and what you see. Lover, can you talk to me?
From Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young's Deja Vu, that's Carry On. Now, more news.
Like looking at my mirror and seeing a police car.
This week in 1982, in Texas, David Crosby was arrested for drug and weapons possession. This week in 1967, the Doors' debut album and the Jefferson Airplane's surrealistic Pillow entered the charts. And the Turtles had the #1 single with Happy Together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This week in 1974 in New York City, the Ramones played their first gig. And this week in 1979, Dire Straits broke into the top 10 with their debut single, Sultans of Swing.
You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. You check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. But it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't wanna make it cry or sing. If then an old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. In their platform soul, they don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans, they play Creole. Creole. one more Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing.
Sultans of Swing from Dire Straits. And hey, that's all the news that we know about.